Hi guys, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. My name is Ogudimu Olumide Olalekan, the founder of Microsoft Technologies. And first off, I want to appreciate you guys for subscribing to my channel, because the more you subscribe, the more I feel encouraged, and the more I make more videos. So I want to say big shout outs to you, and I want to say big thanks to you. And for those of us that are yet to subscribe, please kindly click on the subscribe button. It's free, so that you can get notified when I post my new videos. Alright, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to design a scroll to top button. You understand? I'm talking about something like this. You understand? Like, for example, this is a web page now, and if you click on this button now, it's going to take you to the top of what of the website. Okay, so that's what we are going to be working on now. Alright, without wasting our time, I have a sample web page that I developed in one of my previous classes. You understand, when I was doing the web development bootcamp for beginners. So I just pick up this template so that we can just add a scroll to top button to it, and to get started. And in this video I'm going to be making use of HTML CSS and a little, just one line of jQuery, and you're going to be fine. Okay, so it's not hard. Alright, so let's get started and let's get into it now. Let us open this project. I have this project open already here, and I'm going to be showing you as we move on in the video. Now what you need to do is that you go to your HTML page here, then you add a button here. You can put the button anywhere actually, you understand. I'm going to add a button. Let's just put it inside this footer here. You can add it anywhere, okay? Or probably I can even add it outside the footer. I can just create a div here, or I call it a class of what? Scroll to top button, okay? Scroll underscore to underscore top, okay? You understand? That's the name of the div, okay? Now that's all I want. You understand? That's all I want. So now let's do something now. If I go to this my CSS now, I'll try to call out the class so I can style it. You understand? Then I'll go to my CSS here, then I'll just call that class of scroll to top that I created, the div. And what am I going to do there now? I'm going to let's just add a background color to it. BACKGROUND, okay? I'll just give it a background of what? Of blue. You understand? And that's it. Okay, that's it, right? What again do I need to do? Now let's do something now. Let's quickly put a text inside this guy, just for a demo sake. I'm going to replace it with an icon. I'm going to put a text of D here, okay, just to show that something is there. And this is the word the background of blue. What again do I need to put now? Let's just do it straight off. You specify the height. Don't forget, if you are doing something like this, the height and the width must be the same thing. HEIGHT. Let's make the height of the div to be equal to like 50%. Okay. Or let's just make it 50 pixels. Sorry, 50 pixel. And as well, let's make the width to be equal to the same, which is 50 pixel. Alright, that's cool, right? What again do we need to do? Height and width has been specified, and alright. So what about the border radius? The border radius, let's make it like 15%, because we want the circular stuff, right? So let's see what we have here now. Let's see what we have here. If it's going to show. Let's see. Where's my button? Can you see the round stuff here? This is a round blue icon I just created now, and even the D is not even inside, right? So let's make that D to be inside the text. Let's make it to be inside by what? Saying text align. Text align to be what? Center. Another thing again, I want to make the color of that D to be white. The text inside. So I'll just say color. Then color is what? Is white. HFFF. Hey, what's this? FFF. Are you there? I think I'm good to go right now. Let's check it out. Can you see something? Now, but the button is there, but I want it to be positioned around this corner, around this the bottom right of my screen, okay? And look at this text now. You can see that D is not even at the center of the cycle. It's not even at the center. So to do that, what I'm going to do for me is just to specify a line height, okay? LINE height. Let's make the line height. Since the height is 50, let's make the line height to be 45 pixel. Are you there? All right, let's check it out now. So let us check it out and see Now this is cool. Now the text is at the center now, so by the time you place an icon there, it's going to be at the center. Cool. Now the last thing we're going to do here is the to position the what's it called, the button, right? I just say I'll say position is equals to what? Fixed. You know why? If the position is fixed, it means it's going to be above all other elements in the what, in the page, on the page rather. So if the position is fixed now, it's already above them, but you're not seeing it yet, right? Let's do something now, because it's somewhere here, but it's, because I'm having a background of blue here, you won't see it. Now let's do something. Let's quickly move the position. Now what you need to do here is just to specify right. I want it to be at the right, okay? Right, 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 and I'll give it like 10 pixel. Then again, right, and the bottom right, okay, and I'll give it OTTOM, am I right? Bottom, I'll give it 10 pixel as well. And I believe this should fix the stuff. So let's check it out now. Can you see that my button is already here now? Okay, so that's the HTML and the CSS part of it. And lastly, again, what we need to do here is to you know, let's add an icon here. How to add your icon? Just go to, just type font awesome, AWESOME, or let's just say font awesome. Yeah, so you have it here, right? Let's just do that, right? So you know they have several ways of integrating font awesome to your web page, but in this video we are going to be using the CDN. Yeah, it has been loaded. Okay, all right. One thing we need to do is to get the CDN, right? You can as well get it from here, and you can, you know, you can type font awesome CDN online, you understand? But when I just click on that docs now, I click on the docs, and can I go back? I click on the docs here, and you know it's going to take me to the documentation, and you know I'm going to have all sort of stuff here, you understand? So what I want is just, I want the CDN, okay? All right, let's just take it out like that. Let's get the CDN here. Let's get here. Just type font awesome CDN. Just font awesome. ONTE, yeah, font awesome CDN. Okay, let's type it here so we can get the font awesome CDN, right? So I think we can get it here. Yeah, fontawesome.com then /CDN. Can you see now? It's still the same stuff. So where is my CDN? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Yeah, I have it here. Okay, now I'm just going to copy this guy here. Okay, I'm just going to copy this guy here all through. I'm going to copy it, and I'll copy it. That's all. Then I'll go to my page, and I'll go to my HTML. I'll go to the edge tag, then I'll place my my CDN there. I can place it before my my CSS link. All right, so I haven't done that. Now I can now use font awesome, you know, after placing the CDN there, because I only want to do that just because of the icon that I'm going to pick from there. So I'll go back to my font awesome page now. I'll click on icon. If I click on icon now, you know, I'm going to be able to search for any icon that I want. And as a matter of fact, you can see the search this thing here, search button here, that you can search for any icon I want. I'm going to use the arrow up, arrow up icon. Okay, so I'm going to pick this guy that is here, you understand? You click on it. I just double click on it, you understand, but you can as well click on it. So I'm waiting for my page to load, so I'm going to get the link. So after clicking on it, then you copy this guy, the class. Just click on that I class, FAS, whatever, arrow up. You click on it. After clicking on it, you have already copied to your clipboard. Then you go back to your code. Inside that button that you have letter D, just replace it with this text, with this the icon you copied, right? That's just it. I just pasted it here. Okay, you understand? Let's check our web page now. If everything is fine, we should have our icon ready. Okay, look at the debug sheet, and I'm going to refresh the page now. We should have our icon inside of it, right? Yeah, fine. Our icon is ready, right? Can you see it now? So everything is done now, but we need to make this work. And you all know that JavaScript is just like is like a verb. It's an action word. I want to tell this guy to move this body to the top. That's what I want to tell you. That is an action word. You understand? while HTML is just like a noun. HTML is a noun. You can have a div, you understand, a div, or let's say we can have a button, that's a noun. But I also have CSS to stand for something like adjective. Adjective add more meaning to a noun. I can say a blue button. You know, now adding that color blue now, it makes me to recognize that noun. I mean, it add more meaning to that word, to that noun. It qualifies that word, that noun. Okay, now a blue button, that's CSS for you now. But I want this button to be able to move the body to the top. That's what verb, action word. So let's do the verb aspect of it now, which is what JavaScript aspect of it. But in this time around, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to be making use of a JavaScript library, which is what jQuery. You understand? jQuery is just a simplified version of JavaScript. It enables you to write JavaScript in the simplest way. Okay. Now, in order to do that, now you have to also integrate jQuery CDN. Let us waste our time. Just type on your browser jQuery CDN. jQuery CDN. Okay, and that's what we need for us to start running jQuery. I just click on the first link here. I type jQuery CDN and I click on the first. Let me just go back. I click on this guy here, code.jQuery.com, and I click on jQuery CDN. Okay, so it takes me to this guy, and I can decide to pick the uncompressed version of minify. Let's just click on the minified version of jQuery. Then I'm going to click on this copy link here. I'll copy to the copy icon. I'm going to copy to the clipboard. I'll go back to my page. I'll go back to, you can put it at the top of your page, or you can put it at the bottom here. Let's just do it here, and since we have the body here, you can put it here after the body or wherever, or after the footer, or inside the footer. Okay, anyhow. So but you can as well put it at the top here. You understand? You can put it at the top here. After this link here, you can put the jQuery here. You understand? I can just put it here. You understand? It comes with a script tag, and that's all. My jQuery is active. Now, what I'm going to do now, this particular button that is here, and I can try to make put an ID here, or I put a class, but I already have a class of scroll to top. So let's work with that now. Now let's do something now. I want to work on jQuery. I'm going to be writing it internally. Okay, I'll just write a script tag here. Okay, and I think that's all right. script. I want to work on jQuery. All right, you can as well link it to a separate file, but I'm writing it inside this HTML document. What I want to do is this. I want to just make sure the stuff is ready. I'll just say string document dot ready. You understand? That's the function. Then again, you come out of this function bracket and you put a brace bracket here, and that's where we are going to be writing everything you want right now. I want to target this button, scroll to top. If you are targeting a class in jQuery, all you just need to do is just to select it like a normal CSS. You just say string, like a $sign, into bracket of, then your what's it called, your quote. You can use single or double quote. I'm going to be using a single quote now. Because I'm selecting a class, I'll put dot, the name of that class, which is what, scroll to top. Sorry, dot what, the name of the class of the button that I want to target, which is what, scroll to top. Okay, fine. After doing that again, what do I need to do now? Dot click, that means to say on click. When you click this button, I've already selected the class, but when you click that button that has this class, so dot click, you understand, the click function, CION, then you put a bracket again, because you have to make sure that your syntax is correct. Then after that, after the parenthesis of the function, you create a braces there, a curly bracket, then you shift it down, right? So now let me even see if this my button is working. Let me run an alert here, ALERT. That is to say, if you click on this button, run an alert for me. I'll just say good boy. Just do that now, and let's save it and let's see if it's going to work. So if it works fine, then we are good to go. I'm going to refresh my page now, and I'm going to click on that button to see if it's going to run my alert for me. All right, let me click on it now. Fine. Upon the click of this button now, you can see it's popping up alert as good boy, and it means that my code is working. Upon the click of this button now, I specified an alert here, and when I click on the button, it pops up the alert, which says good boy. So it means that my button is working already. But that's not what we want you to do. We want it to be able to, you know, scroll to the top of this page. That's what we want. Okay, now let's go back to my page. Now I'm going to erase that alert. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll just say something now. I'll say, okay, I'm going to target the HTML and the body tag now. Okay, that's what I'm going to target. Okay, I'll just target. Let's go. I'll just say string. You can put in single what's it called, quote or double quote. I'm targeting my HTML itself, the body, comma, and the body, right, and the body tag. I'm targeting. That's how to target a, you know, just like in your CSS, you want to target a default what's it called, tag. You don't have to, you know, it's not a class, it's not an ID, so you can just select it like that. So that's why it's not having any dot or ID or arch. But you know, if you are targeting an ID in jQuery, you have to make it hash. Okay, that's not what we are here to do. If you want to learn more on jQuery, just subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be uploading some more videos on jQuery, and even a beginner tutorial on how to, you know, work on jQuery. And my next video, I'm going to be doing a lot of that, and also JavaScript. Okay, now upon the click of I'm selecting this button. Now what I want to do to is what I want it to animate. There's a function in jQuery called .animate, ANIMATE. I want it to animate. Okay, now what I want you to do is that upon that animate, I want you to scroll to top. I'll just say SCROL, then camel case, and I'll scroll top. I think so. Scroll top. Yeah, I think I'm correct. Yeah, the scroll top, I want you to scroll to what, to 0. Hey, scroll top, then I want you to scroll to what, 0. All right, let's see if it's gonna work. This is just the line of code you're gonna write. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna refresh my page, and if I click on it now, it doesn't work. Fine, let's see what's happening here. Scroll, sorry, SCROLL, right? SCROLL is scroll. Yes, the spelling is not correct, that's why. So can you see that it's working now? Okay, let me click again. But let's add one of two things. Let's add the behavior to it. You understand? I'm just after this curly bracket, I'll put comma, and then I'll put I'll put what's it called, quotation, and I'm going to put write slow. You understand? So that's going to move slowly. Okay, and that's all. So just this simple line of code will make your button to scroll the page to the top. Okay, and I'm going to save it now. Let me quickly explain what I did here now. In my jQuery, I only have to just select the word HTML tag and the body tag, and I animate it. .animate function. You know, when you're writing the function, it's going to be in a simple bracket. Okay, parentheses, and then inside of that bracket now, then I want it to scroll to the top. I use a keyword or a tag, which is what scroll top, and I specify it to be what, to be 0, which means the beginning of the page. If I remove this 0 and I specify it to be 50, let's see what's going to happen to it. I go back here, I refresh, and I want to scroll it. It's only going to scroll to half of the page. Can you see now? Half. I don't have much content here. Look at it now. This is half. It won't go to the, you understand? So because it is on 50, so just play with it, and let me see your comment, you know. And don't forget, it's very simple. What we just did is what we created a div. Let me just come again in my HTML. This is where we started from. Now we created this div, just this line, this div, and you know, we give it a class of scroll to top. Then we come to our CSS to what, to style it, and you know, background, height 50, width 50, border radius 50%, text align center, color, you know, and the line height, position fixed, so it's going to, or it's going to overlap all of that divs. Okay, and that's all. Right, and bottom 10 pixel, and that's all. Then a single line of code in our jQuery makes everything work. So please, in order to get more of my videos and in order to stay updated when I post a new video, try to click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon. Clicking on that bell icon will make you to get notification on my next video. See you next time. Keep subscribing. Thank you very much for watching. I love you all. Bye.